Hello there, and welcome back to our jolly old vampire fortress. We're going to go into space, hopefully. I don't know how far we're going to get today. It's now the endless crafting phase of advanced components upon us. I've been on a wild shopping spree in the last couple of episodes for enough gold and plus steel to get the ball rolling, but at the end of the day, you never know if you have enough until you know that you have enough. I just noticed whenever I was building that spaceship that it's been such a resource sink that I have a hard time figuring out whether or not we're going to make it this or the next episode or the episode after. We're going to see. Kazuko, though, is by now getting better and better at crafting. We could actually produce her some bionics. I mean, do I have the necessary tech already? I don't think so. Nah, not at all. I think we don't even have prosthetics researched yet. So, no, we don't. Damn. Well, alright. But, bionic replacements would be researchable there. Bionic arms are better than regular arms, you know. And when somebody's a body modder, there's always a good excuse to make them better, you know. They even like it. They even want it. Well, but for now I want to research the Johnson Tanaka drive, and then we're going to see where we're funneling our research points into afterwards, because, you know, right now the spaceship stuff first. Oh yeah, we have new predators, a decayed drake, and a hell is that? Ah, a man trap, I see. And a king cobra, well, or regular cobra. Fermented rotting mound. Yuck. Welcome to the jungle. Yuck everywhere. So, we do need more steel all in all here, and we do need traders buying all that stuff from us, which is attracting the worst kind of raiders out there. Because right now this colony is so darned wealthy that I'm really afraid about what might come there. Hey Void, welcome. Happy to see you, man. Okay. So, I think I really will bring up a caravan soon. But then again, what do I want to import? You know, I have most of the things I need. The only thing I'd really require would be steel, and I'm somehow not down to getting myself now an entire fleet of caravan animals. And are you kidding me? That's where the ambrosia sprout went down. Inside my trap maze. Never had that before. I'm going to ignore it. Don't want people running around in my trap maze all day long. And I don't need even more stuff that I cannot sell. What I need is some trader buying my stuff and giving me some wonderful things for that. An exotic goods trader or something like that would be great. How's life? Pretty good, pretty good. Had a very nice day so far. Morning time was over too soon. But besides that, I can't complain. So, a doe-eyed nightling. Oh, a nightling. Dang. So, for unknown reasons, the nightling has been targeted by an orbiting mechanoid swarm. A mech cluster of triple size will deploy nearby. And we'll get tribal champions. Oh, no, not tribals. It's empire champions, but no thanks. Triple size mech cluster. No. Definitely gotta do a quest run though at some point. A mycoid colossus has sporulated. Jeez, didn't even know that these words exist. So, where's the offspring now? Oh, here. Mycid Colossus Spore Clump. Alright. Will hatch in 5 days. Deteriorates, but not hard enough to be gone. Well, I'll leave it there. Let's see what it does. It's forbidden, so nobody's accidentally picking it up. I've been lately enjoying making my tutorial series a lot, and I'm waiting, or I'm really hyped for all the things that will come on up in the next couple of weeks. There's so much gaming goodness upon us in the next 2 weeks or so. I mean, Dwarf Fortress is literally only 1 week away from here. It's not like it's really a new game, or if that's... I could play it already if I'd be just getting behind that current version, but I think will be a pretty big influx of new people enjoying that game. Hey, thanks Randy, another caravan that's not giving me anything. Randy's really grand at trolling me at this thing here. So, let's see. We got 22 days left, alright. Social fight happened over there, so... What were they fighting over? Theophas. Theophas belittled Nickpea's courageousness, alright. And Randy wants to have another infestation in the Hall of Heroes again. Damn. Okay then, so, Troy, you gotta be... You gotta wakey now. We cannot do this without you, man. So, that's going to be quite a big one, I think. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Seriously? Only 4 hives? With all that money I got on myself? Jeez. I mean, this is 120% difficulty rating. I'm really used to worse, you know. Okay. So we're going to do the Wall of Death with Ollie and Troy. Well, Ollie is just a sponge, but Troy is the death. So we're going to check on out. It's really important that we now use short-range weapons wherever we can. Because chain shotguns are just better than assault rifles against insectoids. Alright, everybody's on position. That's going to be a piece of cake now. That's going to be really easy. Biggest risk is that they are swarming us from the other side and they start chewing on our windmills and the like, alright? We had one mega scarab break and vert. They like to do that. They can wriggle through people, you know. So, that's what I want to try out something. So... that was not really visible if Ollie now did the piercing spine thing or not. Okay. I just wanted to check out if I can cheat on his non-violence conduct, you know. Alright, so... Pissed off Troy is getting to destroy the other hives there. So, Interrupted Death Rest will piss him off for 5 more days. He has 18 days until he has... well, I'm going to leave him awakey now, because, you know, that's just okay. Yeah. So, gotta say, that's pretty easy. But in this run, I take pretty easy, you know. I am also quite aware of the fact that I'm making it look quite easy as well. But, honestly said, those Sanguophages are stupidly powerful. Yeah, look at that vampire, dude. All battered up, smoking a reefer. Just what you need after a nasty fight, no? Alright. I keep being quite surprised about the fact how powerful this colony is with that low effort that I put into. But, check. I'm not wrong about it, right? It's, you're rolling with 135%. Oh yeah, I remember that the last time I was there, I was already too bored and I cranked it up a little bit. Alright. Livestock wranglers. Alright. Thing is, I don't want to overdo it, but because there's always the chance to get that nasty doom drop of centipedes on your colony, and then you're just toast. Devil sheep! Oh my god, they have devil sheep. We need to put up a pen now, immediately. You know, devil sheep are venerated animals of our colonies, so we totally need them. But how could a vampire colony not venerate devil sheep, you know? So, we're going to let the sheep live where? Damn, I don't really have good areas for pastures in this map. I mean, alright, our base is also cuddled to the border of the mountain, but alright. We're going to set up shop here. That's going to be okay. Alright. No, that's gate, not wood gate. And the pen marker. Okay then. Luminous export. So we can't sell away that mycoid colossus. Well, at least something. Ah, damn, they're not buying anything either. Are you kidding me? Are my trade beacons intact? Yep, they are. These guys are not buying anything, so we cannot buy those devil sheep either. I'm pissed. What's wrong with you people? Why are you not buying any drugs? Gee. I'm quite surprised about that, but it is as it is, you know. Sad. Well, whatever. We're going to get through this. Really hope that those stupid mechanites are going to get treated soon. Ollie, silent level. Yeah. Let's see. What do we get there? Heat focus. Convert all accumulated heat inside focus. That's sick. Actually. But I want to have the other thing too. Karma. What the hell is positive karma doing? Oh well. Definitely gotta say the Psycasts expanded mod is one of the best out there when it comes down to Psycasting. It really adds in a lot of different new tools that make it much more diverse and fun to play with. I like that. Okay. So, spaceship development should proceed. I'm really surprised that this infestation was that small. There's been so many, I have so much stuff in my colony. Well, whatever. I don't want to bother about that. So, monument missing blueprints. Ah, yeah. They're removing the old flooring, and then I expected that to happen. But I'm going to wait until all the flooring has been removed there. Rumbos. Well, I don't need Rumbos. Rumbos are overrated. Vagabonds are seeking aid. Those poor travelers are looking for 39 medicine. Yeah, sure. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sure, you're thinking what I'm thinking. So we're going to pick up a couple of people, and then we're having some fun. Beggars. So let's check out. We're going to use... Yeah, well, we can't only imprison one person, and then the rest of them will go aggressive on us. Oh, they have a child on them. Ah, now I feel morally sick. No, not really. So, there we go. We're arresting that dude. Arrest goes aggressive on us. And that's that. We can't always use prisoners. And travelers betrayed. Sometimes really nice to play the evil guys, you know. But seriously, if you are begging at the front door of a vampire castle, what else are you expecting? Alright. So, let's see. We're going to have a quick public execution there. Oh, no, we won't, because there's 12-day cooldown on that. Yeah, disaster is hiding from the leader's speech. Okay. Tragic. Uninspiring. Alright. Day in, day out, it's the same thing here at this place. The Vampire Lord gave another speech, and it wasn't really inspiring. Well, I'm okay with that. So, how's the progress going on here? Oh, the Cryptosleep caskets are done. Nice. So, let's see. I ran out of limestone blocks. Are you kidding me? Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. Well, okay, that was a pretty big monument after all, but seriously, I had a huge stockpile of limestone blocks lying around there still. Holy damn. Well, okay. So, battle animals wandering again. Randy loves me. Potato plant blight. Damn. Alright, so chaos from one woman to the next. Polar bears. Come on, Randy. Those poor suckers. It's too warm for them here. We're going to keep them. So, let's fix that. We're going to place down slate blueprints. Heck, why not? I mean, if I have the blocks right now, it would be a shame not to. And of course, I will bring in more limestone blocks. Here we go. Holy crap. I really didn't expect that to happen. Okay. So, let's see. But at the end of the day, it should be okay. Should be okay. Just hope that we're getting that stuff hauled in here fast enough. Well. Dumpling is the major hauler, so... we're going to order Dumpling for some special jobs. Somehow want to pressure on with this monument. Mostly because it's also yielding a huge amount of power-ups for Troy, you know. There's just a huge power-up in there. Okay. Let's prioritize the stone cutting for a moment again. So, let's see. That quest is nastier than I thought, but on the other hand, we are already way past the 50% mark with it, so I don't need to be too worried about it. But at the same time, I have the feeling as if I would let it just ride as it does, we would be pretty bad off, and of course, cannot let your foolish idiots do the blight management without micromanagement. They're just not smart enough for that. Well, there we go. So Kazuko, night shift. I'm cutting down all the potato plants before the blight can spread even further. You know. There we go. Destroyed one harvest pretty much, but ain't the end of the world. So, Dumpling, my little dumpling. Yeah, Dumpling is gathering limestone. Wonderful. So, it's always a big relief for me to see when jobs are getting done. And things are not getting put on the on the bench there, you know. So, seriously, can some exotic goods trader please hit town soon, because it's growing ridiculous at this point, that amount of stuff that I have in this colony, you know. I mean, it ain't a bad thing to have a lot of stuff in your colony, but at the same time, it's like well, that's why I usually go for caravaneering by myself. But I find it too fitting for that scenario here that Troy is just not interested in that. Definitely an interesting challenge to do no trade or only wandering trade. I almost never do that. Usually I caravaneer like a crazy man. But at the same time, I feel like it's making things too easy. Don't get me wrong, but seriously, it's like... trading is so darn powerful in this game. Okay, so what are we lacking here? Steel and advanced components. And it's pretty obvious that glass steel is also not available enough. I mean, if everything fails, I'm going to just research transport pods and fling the stuff at my allies. My allies to be. And, you know, once you're dropping a transport pod filled with reefers on your next best city, they are your friends afterwards forever. And then I can summon traders as I see fit. That's what I'm trying to get into. So, holy crap, do you see that? Lovely. Walter White would be proud of me. So, let's see. There's enough limestone chunk here around. That's good. Scrap trader. Friend Incorporated. And I clicked away something. So, red panda self-tamed. Right. I got a red panda now. Thanks, I guess. So... let's check on out what the scrap trader can do for us. Friend Incorporated. I think they should be buying pretty much everything from me. I must have summoned now something that's just buying everything. Yep, there we go. Just what I ordered, right? So let's get rid of the clothing department. That's actually so good. Finally. And scrap traders also always come with a nice amount of money on them. Alright, so let's stick with that. Just my Devil Strand clothing is 4.8k, and we're not starting to sell all the other items now. 812 units of smoke leaf joint and almost 800 units of tea. Damn, we're rich. So, okay. Whee! Give me your silver. I should now be able to build buildings out of silver if I'd wanted to and stuff like that. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think once I'm done with the Johnson Tanaka drive, I'm actually going to go for transport pods. One polite prisoner. Oh no, I'm not going to take care of somebody with blood rot. Stay away, man. Don't want your blood rot. Blood rot prisoners are just annoying because you have to treat them constantly and. Alright, Zostras. Get converted, man. A Black Hive attack. Jeez. Yeah, okay. We're going to we'll have to cancel that. You know, guys, we cannot. But good thing that we all got up on our feet already, right? Good timing, good timing. So, that's a big attack, finally. Randy's realizing how frickin' rich we are. Okay, so... there we go. Luckily we got what we got there, defense-wise. So... so the first speedsters are getting into the defense mesh. But, you know, wooden traps stay on much, but they're surely good enough to take down the cavalry. So... although I gotta say, their frontliners are really damn tanky. Okay. So, since the Black Hive loves to feature ranged attackers as well, I'm going to stand around the corner here. And let Troy catch the influx there. Alright, so let's use animal attack. So, oh crap. None of my animals are battle readied. So let's change that. Hey John, welcome. Appreciate the appreciation. There's our battle animals. Pumping some of that massacre here. So this is a little bit of a hotter thing there, but all in all, that maze of wooden stake traps is always pretty powerful failsafe. Yeah, I think we're good here. The extra turrets, I don't think they hurt either. But at the same time, they do cost me quite a lot of steel. That's quite atrocious about that, but what can I do? So this, by the way, is super sassy here. I should probably consider kiting them dudes, but, you know, why should I? Alright, that pisses me off quite hard. So there's one effing Mecha Louse now there, destroying my entire frickin' monument thing there. That's pissing me off quite hard. So... it's not getting there to destroy the Steely, but Alright, I was thinking like there was that screen shake. Where did that screen shake come from? Alright, damn. Good, so we still have how much time? 17 days. Well, that was a setback. An avoidable one too. Damn. Ugh. Of course, one of these dudes had to do that. Well, whatever. That's why I usually don't build monuments outside of my base. There we go. So, colony's sleeping now, but I do get it why. They were awake the entire night. And here spawns the jelly. Our just rewards for bad fight. Yum. Enjoy. Alright. We're going to need more limestone chunks. I really hope we're going to get it done in time. There's 5, we get 5 of those, how was it called? Death rest capacity serums or something like that. Ancient mech. No shit, Sherlock. I know that this thing is around. But thanks for mentioning it now. So we could we could bring up somebody into the Mechanitor rank with that. If I'd be interested in that. But I'm not. Alright, so let's get on back to our usual business. Cutting limestone chunks and the like. That's an important thing. A butcher ship. Oh crap! I mean, it's getting more and more useless what we're getting here ship-wise. But let's see. Maybe they are better than I thought. A high psychic drone. Oh boy. High drones have the highest impact on the mood. Let's see how pissed off our colony will be. I bet very much so. So yeah, butchers, they don't really have anything interesting on them. Just like I thought. So, minus 30 mood. Holy crap. That's a lot. Expecting some mental breakdowns this time. Alright, so... I think I'm going to start with micromanaging my dudes now a little bit. There we go. So, Robert, you shouldn't be hauling anything, dude. You should be, if anything, work at stuff. You know? We need to get that thing done. It's only 16 more days. So, why they sometimes do stuff like that really beats me. Why is he only carrying so few limestone blocks at a time? Alright, because they weigh 20 kilos. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, that's an excuse, I'd say. Gamer, welcome! So, there's a mechanoid cluster coming down. Woo! Yeah, Neanderthals are really, really cool. Alright, so let's see what the mech cluster will be doing. So, a climate adjuster, making everything colder here. Alright. We can deal with that. But at the same time, so we have only 5 more days, and this damn thing needs to get done until then. So, we really need to get our people working on that thing. So delivery has to happen. Stone cutting has to happen. Well, because when that thing goes live, I need to I need to chill out and bunker up in my base. So, Tantrum. Days. Alright, yeah, that had to happen. But luckily, the drone's happening now, while the cluster ain't armed yet. That cluster is also just countdown activated, so there's... Oh boy, that's going to be really, really crazy there. So, gotta love when your constructors are all going nuts. But, well, that's life. 2 people on extreme break risk. Grand Slave Rebellion. Ah, you fools. Come on, get droid. Look, Balkan's the only dude who's smarter than that. Damn. Get droid, you fool. Oh look, he's thinking he has a chance with his gun. There we go. Yeah, Troy will have a word with him. So let's see how much Zostras is left of him. Oh boy. So, you know, he got Troyed. God. Well, the problem is I just decimated my workforce a tad bit, but, you know, Grand Slave Rebellion. Troy's quite pissed. So, Dumpling lost his head, Zostras lost his legs. So, he just, I think Troy just decided to make him a blood donor. And, you know, seeing that, we're going to go for coagulate. So there we go. Because nobody wants to see that Zostras gets to just chicken out on that, you know. No. He's going to enjoy his stay here a damn while longer. And the dude here, that Zhao dude, well, he got the lucky ticket to be the next worker here. So, yeah. Psychic drones, you know? And the raid on top of that. So, I gotta say, Randy's really killing it. So, you know what? We're going to do what we gotta do. First off, Rip Quest. It's sad, but we're not going to get it. We're not going to get those juicy death rest capacity serums or anything. Nothing at all. No. Not gonna happen. Because we're going to activate those mechanoids on them. I'm not interested in a big raid right now. And let's see. These dudes, they are breach raiding immediate attackers. Nobody would want that. So just waiting until Norbert is out of reach, and then we're going to. Oh, there's no mechanoid around to be woken up. Oh, hot damn! All right. So well. You guys are all impids, so it's going to be a hot thing. We're going to do what we gotta do, you know. Ah, no, that's not gonna be possible because of that stupid shield, isn't it? That's a low shield, yeah, so shooting that won't do anything. Alright, so it's going to be an interesting situation. Or should I call it an interesting situation? The most problematic thing is that impids have that fire breath thing, so they're going to be extremely dangerous for us. This is by far the most dangerous situation we have been in since the beginning of the run. Because the problem there is I cannot use Troy as a frontline tank here. Because, you know, Sanguophages are really susceptible to fire. And therefore, we'll have to take that as it comes. Alright. Ugh. Could you guys... I thought you guys are breachers. Jeez. Alright, look guys. I'm opening the door for you. I'm a breach raider, but I won't club in that door completely. So, I'm so pissed because the big problem there is now they're splitting up into two parties, and that's totally undesirable. Alright, we're going to pick up Hizish, and we're going to move this guy on over there. And let's watch this flank here. There we go. So they already broke through here, so we can send in Nelson. I find that totally stupid though that those breach raiders aren't even attacking a door completely, you know? No, let's stop at that door. That made the entire fight a lot more difficult for me. That's why I'm moping around so much. And it's making it harder for no understandable reason, that is, you know? Ugh, gosh. This is pissing me off quite a lot. Alright. So, let's move Nelson away. Alright, Disaster is pretty much down. This is so stupid, actually. The Fire Breath thing is just too strong, I think. That's one thing where I feel like there's... That's where biotech is stopping to be fun. Mostly because it's just such a overpowered move in general. In general, burning in this game is totally overpowered. Because everybody seems to be made out of tinder, you know? People just catch fire like that in this game, and that's where things are stupid. Yeah, so that's really no fun. That's just pissing off. That's nothing else than pissing off. Because everybody of these guys is basically just a wandering Molotov cocktail. And, you know, there's literally nothing you can do against that. Except for spreading fire foam poppers everywhere. Alright, so medical treatment. I think there's nobody really dying. Oh, Hizish is dying. Alright. I'm gonna lay down in this bed and die. Yeah, I think really most of the things here are okay balanced out, but those inputs, that's just too much. Like, that's mostly because it's so darned uncounterable, you know? So, coagulate. It's so effing uncounterable. That's why I'm so pissed about it. Alright. I mean, we survived it and all, but, how to put it? Oh, Nelson, you're also dying. Why was that? Why is Nelson not showed on the medical treatment needed tab? Dear game, why are you doing this? Care to tell me? No? Jeez, I hate that. Seriously hate that. I've had so many times that people died on me because of that bullshit. Where there's also no real visible reason for that. The reason for that is that the game is supposed to... yeah. You know, there's already a medical emergency there. So because there's a medical emergency, we don't need to put that guy on the medical treatment needed tab anymore. Because he's already an emergency, you know. Bullshit. Hate that. Luckily, I paid attention this time. But seriously, that's among my most frequent reasons of people dying. Because I didn't notice that medical emergency is taking him out of this tab. So be smarter than me. And don't let you people die of that. Alright, that was a full load of bullshit. No fun at all. Goodbye, polar bear. I mean, we literally only survived and won this out of one simple reason, and that was the rain. If we wouldn't have had the luck that we've had rain here, this would have been so much more brutal. Like, seriously, we would have been so effing dead there. So, seriously, fire is too strong. There's, somebody has to tell Tynan that we need better management things for fire before he can drop such bombs on us. Because, seriously, what should I do? Spread fire foam poppers now everywhere? Just to make sure that those belching dudes are going to be okay? I don't know. There's already so many safety dances that you have to do in this game, you know? You have to put up enough EMP for the occasional centipede raid. And now we also seem to have to put up frickin' fire foam poppers everywhere for that Neolithic impet raid every now and then. Seriously. I don't know. Sure, it's doable, but is that fun? I highly doubt it. I really, really highly doubt that. Also noticing that a lot of people are extremely pissed with breach raiders, and so am I. Because basically, breach raiders are just a giant middle finger to your entire defense system. And I don't know. Before Biotech, I was pretty okay-ish with breach raiders, because, you know, they just added another flavor into the raids. But now that we have Biotech, this is a nightmare. It's just a nightmare, because now we have all those specialized dudes that have also specialized behavior, and there's just yeah, they are Neolithic and could practically kill high-tech colonies with just nuking things with their fire breath. Exactly. Have 30 or 40 people like that against you. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, well, explosives, I guess. Rocket launchers and the like. But guess what? Impets are extra fast. So they have the downside that they are more vulnerable than other people, so they get down faster. That's one bright side, but I was actually already afraid that this might be happening. When I saw the genome design of the impets, I was already like, yeah, I'm afraid that this might blow. And yeah, it blows a big time. It's really just annoying as fuck. And you usually don't hear me saying words like that in my streams. Because basically now I'm only afraid of this one thing. And, hey, Valky, come on, dude. Don't be like that. Get Troyed. Get Troyed, my friend. You don't deserve that assault rifle if you behave like that, dude. There we go. So... this guy. So, wait a sec. Why did this guy run around with a Masterwork assault rifle? This was Troy's assault rifle to begin with, dude. Alright. That's just how it goes. So we, I cannot finish this thing, I guess. Sadly. I mean, Randy just decided to dump all his love on me. I feel flattered. Oh, man. I really hope he's done by now. Well, that was some hard love in there, man. But luckily, there's hope now that Randy has now a mood bonus because he made so much love into my colony. So, let's hope for the best. That's been really one brutal raid, but not a fan of those inputs at all. Not at all. It's like, in the early and mid-game, it's all fine and dandy, but when the late game kicks on in, there's literally only one way, and that's intercepting them before they go into your base and nuking the hell out of them. Yeah, so much love into my base, exactly, man. So that's going to be something that'll piss me off for the remainder of the run. I don't really understand that. Well, I hope that I gotta check on out the game settings if you can disable breach raiders, and I think there was a setting for that because, you know. But on the other hand, I hated to disable features, but don't know. I'm a little bit torn with that. On one side, I do like challenges. On another side, it's not really a challenge if it's just another layer of items that you have to put on your base. Like, great, now we have to put fire foam poppers everywhere so a random input rate doesn't kill us off. Okay. Another thing that I have to take care of before I can play the game. While the other xenotypes, I really love them. Like Neanderthals, this lumbering force of fighters that's just hard to stop and all. I really think that's adding in a lot of fun into the game, but I would say the inputs are inherently toxic with their skill set, because they're also destroying so much of your base at the same time. Because for some odd reason my mini turrets are flammable. Heck, I would like to know why. Also, my frickin' solar panels are flammable. It's made of steel and silicate, but it should burn, I guess. That's just BS, you know. A lot of people I've seen are disabling the breach rates by now completely, but at the same time, I don't want to live in a game environment where I can't just killbox my way to safety, you know. That's also something I really don't want to have, because I find that just equally as boring. You know, there's I don't know why we needed those breachers in the first place. There were sappers already. What was so wrong about the sapper raid? Why wasn't the sapper raid just improved to something that was just outright fun and great to do? Or great to fight against? That's my personal opinion about that. Yeah, too many things in this game are flammable for no understandable reason. A lot of people were complaining about that, and they were all totally right about that. So, yeah, we're going to cancel that quest. Randy wins. So I'm going to stop all the blueprints here, because, you know, they were saying there's a giant mechanoid nuke going down on us in 2 days, and I'm not really interested to to waste any more resources into that. It's a tragedy, and I would have loved to keep that, but so my TLDR of the situation is there's nothing wrong with the inputs, but there's everything wrong with the way fire works in RimWorld. That's what I personally would summarize. It's okay that they have a flame breath, but we seriously have to talk about the flammability of people and the like. It's just crazy that somebody who has just a tiny spark on him is totally uncontrollable. And, you know, if I'd be at least able to say, all right, dude, you are burning, go into the water, so you stop burning, that would totally change the situation. That would totally change everything already. But due to this way fire works on colonists, like tiny spark on your clothing and you lose the control about it all over them, that just sucks. That's just where it's growing so hard to manage that. Just my personal take on that. If I'd had a say in how my colonists behave when they start to catch fire, and I'm not even saying that I want to keep control the entire fire procedure over. I do understand that at some point you lose your cool when you're all lit up in flames. I do get that, but seriously, when they're just starting to burn, I would love to give them some order that they can just freaking roll on the ground. You know. I think there is even a mod that allows you to do that, to let people do that. I think I have to look into my mod toolkit a little bit more to see what I can do against fire, because I kind of like underestimated that. Oh well. I'm so sad about that stupid mech cluster outside there. It's really pissing me off. But once that thing goes live, we're gonna be in trouble. Or, well, not us. Everybody who's trying to enter this map where it is going to be. We're actually quite golden here. So, why are there not more advanced components there? Because Kazuko is busy tailoring, I see. Yeah, why not? Alrighty. Yeah, well, I think it's just a little bit off that your colonists totally lose their head when they're on fire. You know, that's a little bit drastic, I think. I mean, it was pretty okay that it worked like that, because there was not that much pressure in terms of fire gameplay in the past. There's been literally only the fire-spreading mechanoids that really were a bit of a problem there. But except for that, I found it pretty okay. This way Molotov cocktails and the stuff had at least some gameplay impact. But, well, I don't know. It's just going too far by this point. Good job, Troy. Wasn't able to replace the component. There we go. So, oh my god. So we don't have this thing plugged in. The fact that this radar panel here was out of power the moment this thing was not working anymore gave it away to me that I am missing a power connector here. Jeez. Well, at least I found it out now. Ugh, alright. That's really, really rough this time. We have a damn rough run today. Oh yeah, Zostras, you are also going to get imprisoned here. You don't deserve a slave quarter anymore. Can transform him into a prisoner now. Alright, and as soon as the mech cluster is locked and loaded, which will be in a couple of hours, so let's block all the doors outside there. So, there we go. Let's triple check if we have really locked all the doors that lead outside. So, let's see. It's really, really important that you don't miss a door in this situation. So, kind of sad that I wasn't able to wake up the mechanoids when the impids attacked. This would have been a lot less volatile then. There we go. Now, hell will be unleashed. There we go. The hell? What are you guys thinking you're doing? Since when do mechanoids behave like that? That's a completely new thing for me. But I mean, there's a couple of traps for them to have fun with. Pretty curious to see what they're going to do there, though, once they are in the center of my base. Do they just want to destroy my my turrets? Well, whatever might be the case, we're going to take those suckers down. So... oh, I forgot one really important thing. Zhao, my dude. There have to be some EMP nades somewhere here. Brawler will be unhappy. Get over it, dude. There's a couple of things you have to stomach. So, I find that extremely odd that the mechanoids are attacking like that. I'm not used to that kind of behavior, honestly. But, well... whatever. I mean... they ain't that much of a biggie. I'm actually quite happy the earlier we get past those critters, so... Eclipse! Alright. The thing about centipedes is they are quite harmless as long as you can lock them in melee. And they grow even more harmless if you can lock them in an EMP grenade. So, alright. So for some reason those mechs are totally going ham on us. I'm not used to that kind of behavior, seriously. But whatever. As long as it's such a trickle. Oh no, polar bear, you stupid. You stupid polar bear. Damn it. Well. I'd forgotten one door to lock, or two. Alright. Nails. Going to tantrum some. You do you. Just take care that this thing is not going to gun you down, man. Alright. So, Zhao, my little Zhao. There we go. Now we have some EMP grenade support. That's spreading even more stuns on that thing. I mean, it ain't that important because Troy is just a beast, but, you know. I think it's still better this way. So we could actually just dismantle that thing. But I don't want to, you know. It might sound a little bit off, but right now, I want to keep those mechanoids. They are not my enemies. They are my allies, you know. They are helping me out here. They are destroying stuff for me. They are not the enemy. The tribal raider is the enemy. Jokes aside, I'm quite serious about that. I think we can easily utilize those mechanoids to our advantage, and it'd be a shame to chicken out on that. Pharmaceutical trader, alrighty. I don't think that's what I really want to have there, but they might have some prosthetics for us. So this episode, I'm making really slow progress. That's pretty much well, I do blame the recent attacks pretty much for that, but it's okay. And so, just like I thought, they don't even have implants or anything. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed in you folks. So whatever. Okay. Well, I really thought that we'd get there faster. So far, I haven't even researched the Johnson Tanaka drive or built anything new there. A trade ship is passing by, a butcher. Randy really loves to troll me this time, but that's okay. I enjoy this colony so much, I really don't mind being forced to play it a little bit longer, you know? I really don't. Alrighty. So, I think we have, by now, too many blood puppets, you know? So, Zostras, well... here. Vivisect. Ah, learning, okay. How nasty. But we could just, let's see, somebody lost a lung recently, didn't you? Nelson, yeah, so... There we go. Did somebody else need something here? Are we missing more lungs than just one? Just asking for a friend. Well, gotta say, biotech is just adding in a lot more fun there, John. That's, in my opinion, a lot of the reason why it's so great. I think I will really have to play with more fire foam in my future runs. That's the only solution that I see that will save me from this impet shenanigans. Surgery failed, so failed catastrophically. Great. So mechanoids have assembled and will defend their cluster. And they're attacking me again. No way. Huh. So, in the past, the behavior of mechanoids was different. Like, they were just hovering around their cluster, doing nothing. But now, they're every time directly going on in and going ham on me. Sure, why not? I mean, I really don't mind. There is a finite amount of assembles that's happening there. And the other thing is, that's why I really don't mind. Mechanoids provide material, you know? They are made of metal, in case we didn't notice yet, so... Truly don't mind. Why is this guy out of power, though? Well, seems like my power grid is not, well... Looks like we have a insufficient power supply. I'm quite surprised about that. There we go. I love EMP grenades, you know. They're such a cheap yet effective way of nailing down mechanoids like these in that situation. There we go. They grow immune against the stun after a while. Here, see the adapted. So they get a ever-increasing chance to resist these attacks. But, well, you know, it's okay. It's totally okay. It's getting us... it's getting us somewhere. Alright. I want you to hold that thing. Just gotta be very, very careful here that nobody's sticking his head out of the barricade there. All right. So we're going to lock that door in a moment there. So Kazuko, for example, is doing something absolutely forbidden. She wanted to walk past the danger zone there. Balkan is rearming some of those turrets. That's actually quite good. But at the same time, we have to lock that door. There we go. Cannot afford to, you know. We cannot afford to. That anybody steps out there. Just way too frickin' dangerous. Okay. I really didn't expect that we'd see so many problems this episode. But, well. I guess that's what people like Randy for. So, gosh, we do need so many more components there. There we go. Let's keep the ball rolling a bit with micromanagement. A bulk goods trader! That I am living to this day to get to see this happening. Damn. Alright, so we're going to see if those guys have anything in store for sale for us. So, bulk goods traders usually have, okay, more advanced components than that, but whatever. So, let's see. First off, let's sell all the stuff that we want to sell. You know? And then we buy all the stuff that we want to buy, and then we see how well that'll work. But so far, it's looking quite good. You know, I was racking up money since quite some damn time, so... I was expecting you since a long time. Alright, so all in all, I think that's... pretty much all that I can even buy from these. We don't even have to spend a single dime. I could even sell more, and so I will. So let's do this. I don't want to sell away the good quality Devil Strand clothing though. Simply because my people can't use it for themselves, you know. There's no reason to sell away good stuff. And there we go. Anima seed. I don't care about anima seeds. Okay, so, well, only downside, not enough advanced components in the trade, but that's been pretty much it. Oh yeah, chem fuel. We can also sell that away, but I won't, because chem fuel can come in quite handy. If they'd be selling that, I'd be also buying a couple of what's it called? Never mind. Forgot it already. Ah yeah, reinforced barrels. That's what I was thinking about. If they'd be selling some reinforced barrels, that would have been really cool. But whatever. So we have now a lot of material back. That's great. Cool. So let's see. The next attack will be during this day. Fine. Don't mind. There we go. So, Kazuko. Well, she's shredding some mechanoid. I do appreciate that too. And now playing some billiards. I just want to wait until her needs are somewhat fulfilled, and then going to put her on the fabrication bench duty. So, well, never mind. We'll have to defend our base one more time. So, let's see. There's only one more suite of mechanoids coming on in. I wonder if they attack because I have turrets out there, but seriously, I'm frankly confused. But whatever. There's really, really much worse things than a little swarm of mechanoids attacking the base every now and then. There we go. Just waiting for them to step that one grid outside. I don't want to attack them while they're standing on that barricade there, because then they'd have some what's it called again? Some cover, and I don't want them to have cover, you know. Go. So I think my my spore colossus just will go to die now, because I basically locked him out. Let's see, maybe I can let him in. Oh well. So, food poisoning, fine meal. Turns out the fine meal wasn't as fine as we thought. Alright, so let's keep crafting those advanced components. Or, wait a sec. Are you guys telling me that you were keeping those regular components just lying around like that? You barbarians. Jeez. Hear about all the other stuff that can go bad, but seriously, that goes too far. Mad gorillas! Alright, man. I don't give a bloody damn about you. So. Alrighty. Don't care about the rest. So, my mycoid colossus is spore-related again. Damn, that word, man. So, finally, we're working on the ship reactor. Hell yeah. So we're basically only 3 engine parts away after that from finishing our spaceship. There's also one really nifty thing. Yeah, alright. The fun thing is the spaceship reactor does provide some power as long as it's connected to the power grid. Alright. I mean, the next swarm of mechs coming on in. That's also the last of them. Yeah, we all know the drill by now. Ooh, them gorillas. They're actually taking some of that fight for me. Nice. So, look at that. This gorilla punched the hell out of this dude. Oh, wait. I love it to have those EMP grenades just to have no ammo at all. And don't think that they do any damage on those walls, because they don't. So in this scenario, I let them fight on the, I let them shoot the Lancer first, or the Pikeman, just because I want to make sure that the Pikeman doesn't get some me time with our dudes there. Okay, that's that. Done. So... there we go. Hold that back in. And I think we should be now finally safe from these attacks. Yep, the mech assemblers are shut down. There we go. Another threat has been mitigated. So what's left now is a battery of super nasty turrets, which are protected by a low shield. That's the real bummer about that. So that's also the reason why I have little to no interest in doing this myself. Because, you know, that's quite hard. We would need to work ourselves behind a smoke screen towards there, and then we'd need to step inside and smoke screen inside further, because, you know, smoke screen grenades also get blocked by these low shields, and ugh, that's just disgusting. Instead, I'm going to use this as a defense system against the local raiders. Hey, Pavias, welcome. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm putting a lot of love and work into these tutorials, and it's always amazing to hear that they are helpful. Because, you know, I keep doubting myself, and I always have the feeling as if I could do things better, or things are incomplete and whatnot. I do suffer a little bit from perfectionism. So it's always a nice thing to see that it works out. Right on. So, what next? Well, yeah, Kazuko. Fabricate things at the fabrication bench, my dear. I mean, technically, we only need to build those drives next, and then we are pretty much ready to go. So I think there is a high chance that on the next stream we're going to try to get off of this planet. A part of me would love to use this big fat mech cluster to for the endgame, but I'm not sure if that's going to come together or not. Another thing that just crossed my mind, which would make the inputs way more manageable, would be if they'd be not super fast as well. That combination of setting everything on fire and being super fast on their feet is just a tad bit too much. I think that would be the most, well, the least brutal nerf, yet still doing a lot about the problem. Because if it's more like a thing of, well, you haven't managed their positioning well enough, you haven't fought them where you should fight them, something like that, it would be way better. But due to the fact that these guys, when they are on immediate attack, I think if they are immediately attacking your base, you'll have, oh boy, you'll have several situations where you simply cannot do anything against that. Against the fact that they're going to get into your base and wreak havoc upon your upon that one. So yeah, the northeast Wanshura people have taken down one of them turrets. This guy might be named Loser, but he surely ain't one. And here you see the power of one low shield. They're not breaking it. With all their effing guns, they don't break it. But, Loser is the man. Aw, dude. Too bad. So... Fire foam poppers. Poppin' hard. Alright. So... Anybody else thinking that these low shields are just stupidly overpowered? I don't know. I feel like they should break after some time, you know? This Caravan just emptied their entire firepower on that thing and that shield ain't breaking. I don't know. So either the shield's overpowered or the AI is underpowered. We can now argue about that. Hey, Nitro, welcome. Hello there. So... Turns out this angle, this is a joke, you know. If they keep going like that, they'll break down because of malnutrition or something like that. Yeah, well, not my problem. You guys, you do you. We're busy with something else here. So, what about that spaceship again? So, we have the spaceship reactor down now. That's great. But seriously, if they keep going like that, they'll have more problems with their nutritional value than anything else. I mean, right now the rain is also protecting them, but the moment it doesn't rain here anymore, I'm interested about the outcome of that. Well, well. Yeah, so it seems as if the low shield cannot be broken at all by ground projectiles like that. Because if there would be any threshold whatsoever, I think it must have been broken already. Or, you know what I want to say. So the climate adjuster hasn't been initiated yet. I see. I was like, wow, it's 32 degree here, even though we have a minus 10 degree climate adjustment. No. Sun's going down. They're still shooting. Yeah, well, alright. No, those mech high shields, they're low shields, they're totally okay. Not the least little bit broken. No. Everything's fine. I mean, they are fighting here already long enough that Valerie was able to develop a major infection with 38% on the disease timer already. They are fighting that long here already. They are malnutritioned by now. Seriously. Whatever. So, rest in peace, dear friends. You really fought like beasts. Somebody should tell them that they should have just used the blunt side of their guns. Poor suckers. But that also showed that this defense grid here ain't that impressive as it looked like, you know? It surely did. It surely ain't. I really expected more off of it. Well, maybe too much, but that's generally one mistake of mine. I keep expecting too much. But, whatever. I did get my my entertainment from that. Rebuffed by Troy. Oh boy. She's going for the big game. Just use the blunt side of their guns. I mean, seriously. They literally just had to step on up to those turrets and bash them. They would have actually won. If they used the blunt side a bit more, but whatever. Whatever. It's okay. And the bulk goods trader is coming on in. So these guys, now they're oh look at that. Now this is looking more promising because they're going on in inside the radius, not outside the radius. So why are you fools blaming this always on me? Ain't my fault that your people are dying. So we can now safely open up that thing. It's safe. Thanks, dudes. Let's see what we can salvage here. Oh, spaceship junk. Damn. Alright, so, oh, wait a sec. I cannot send in Troy while there's fire everywhere. He's just going to be scared for his life. Well, that guy ain't dead. Sheesh. Well, okay. We're going to rescue Scary, the builder. If Troy ain't freaking out here. I think he's going to freak on out, but if not, Scary will be rescued. There we go. One Scary rescue. So. Let's give that guy food. Tend to him. The fun thing is that the Lonshora people will forgive me a bit for saving at least one of their dudes there. In hindsight, that will be all it takes. So, let's finish that Johnson Tanaka drive research. And then I'm going to plop down the rest of that thing. It's a tragedy that we cannot... that we were not able to use that against enemies, but whatever. Silver Warhammer. Wow. Jeez. So Troy's going to need to death rest very soon. Really hope that he's going to be able to research the remaining Johnson Tanaka drive tech points before he needs to go to bed. That would be very, very helpful. That's looking good though. Alright, then I'll have an overview about how much stuff we're actually going to need. Material-wise, I mean. Yeah. Make it exciting, sure. Wait as long as possible until you research the last little bit there. So... Are you kidding me? There's been always something more important the entire effing day. Jeez. Come on. Get their work done, then you can go to your coffin. There we go. Yay! The last part researched. Finally. Damn. So let's research some prosthetics, you know. It's just feasible to do so. There we go. And then, let's see. Well, I have 3 more days left on that job. Nah, not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Let's just ignore that. Okay, so, my dear dudes, who's going to do that? Come on, Zhao. Norbert, hiding in his room because of boredom. You do you. Zhao, meanwhile, is going to whack that thing down with a piece of wood. That's how nature wins against mechanoids or something like that. Alright. Blang blang. We got that. So, one fun part about the mech assemblers is you do get a lot more material out of them if you are deconstructing them, so it really pays off. So, now then, the ship. I only remember that the ship engines were darned costly, and we need 3 of them. So yeah, 140 plasteel each, and 70 uranium each. So, let's see. Crap, you cannot position them without making things look crazy. So, you cannot position those drives in a way that they don't look asymmetric on this side of the reactor. Oh well, whatever. So that means I have the uranium I need 10 more advanced components, and a buttload of plasteel extra. Plasteel is the one thing that we're lacking right now. Not a big surprise. It's like that most of the time. So, let's just hope we're going to see some extra traders in the next time. But, I mean, on the bright side, there is already quite a number of things that we can already finish about the ship, you know? And let's see, maybe, only maybe, we get lucky, and there's a visible vein of plasteel somewhere. Sometimes you get that lucky. Yeah, but not this time. All that component, peon. Alright. So let's see. Our dude Nelson, we're going to let him deconstruct these things. Everything of these mech items is quite valuable to be deconstructed here, so there you see it. We have lots of plasteel dropping there. Even a shield core. There we go. Hot damn, that's a lot of plasteel. I could actually be already cutting it. But, well, I think not quite. So, I do think we're going to need a bit more, simply because of the many advanced components we need to craft out of all that material there. That's going to be the issue, I think. But besides that, this is getting us somewhere. I mean, we're requiring, what, 420 units of plasteel for that. We already have 520. 420, right? Yeah. So every advanced component is requiring, what, 10. So we actually, yes, I do have all the plasteel I need to build that ship. Hell yeah! Crazy good. Ha. Alright, that's, I'm surprised about that, honestly. I didn't think it would be going down that fast, but surely I don't mutter about that. So that means we're going to pressure Kazuko a little bit more to finish her advanced component tinkering ASAP. And, well, things are going to be interesting. I mean, hey, Scary, why aren't you going home then? Nobody knows. Whatever. Oh yeah, great, Norbert. That was totally necessary. I know. So Bakan and Zhao have a brawl out. Ideological reasons. Ooh, with teeth. Naughty. I love it when they bite each other because they are fighting about religion. So we actually might tune that thing to find plasteel. Not. Oh, come on, dude. No! I worked so hard on rescuing this guy, and now he's getting eaten by a panther. Oh man, that's what I get for not taking pest control serious enough. Poor Scary. Life outside in the jungle is scary, Scary. Poor guy. Not like I give a bloody damn about him, but poor guy. So, there's no more component tinkering right now, because we are at the set threshold of 10 components. So we gotta work on those engines. Yeah, I know. We screwed up that quest. I'm well aware of that. I don't care. It's been the more sane decision to do so, you know. Okay then. So everybody, I think that's a great point now to drop the ball. I think that was pretty good so far. Great. I have high hopes that we're going to finish the game next time. I mean, basically, it's now only tinkering up these things, and then, well, I don't know. I'm not sure if we are here powerful enough or strong enough to already go for the end game, but well, going to try it, you know, because we have to try, after all. That's the only thing we can do. Keep trying, I mean. So... oh, we're deconstructing power lines here. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, everybody. So, so when you finish it... is it worth playing? I don't quite... I somehow don't understand the question, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm somehow missing the point right now, I'm sorry, man. Alright. Well, if I finish this, if I stop that spaceship, this is going to be the end of this colony. I don't know if there's a event at the end of it where you get to select whether or not you want to stay on the colony after your people have gone, but technically that's That's a button to say goodbye to the colony and have a victory screen, so to say. Well, here I personally feel like the cool thing is that you can play your colony as long as you want to, and then there's the end game option to go for, and you know, pretty cool stuff. Here I think we have fulfilled the evil vampire fortress fantasy here quite well. So yeah. Now then, I say it's been a great time. Thanks for watching, you all. Next time we're going to go for the finale, because there's seriously only a couple of engines to be, a couple of advanced components to be crafted, and the engines that need to be tinkered, but that should be doable by all means. So wow, I'm thrilled. So I hope you guys are tuning on in there. Feel free to leave me a comment down there if you have watched this as a video on demand. You're also feel free to give it a thumbs up. And of course, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. There is a link to the playlist in the description box, so if you want to check on out the other episodes, be my guest. And last but not least, there's ways and means to support this channel. PayPal, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee are there. And as a free content creator, I'm happy about every little gesture, and a big thanks to all the supporters out there. I appreciate deeply. So, have a nice day, and see you soon.